There is a unique program based in Long Beach that is empowering people dealing with addiction and other life challenges to overcome, heal, and stay on track by using mixed martial arts as a form of therapy. Take a look. Mixed martial arts fighters take a beating. They're punched, kicked, kneed, thrown to the ground, and wrestled on the ground round after round. Jeffrey Munoz began MMA training after discovering Fighting Chance, a nonprofit organization and gym based in Long Beach that helps at-risk youth and adults who are struggling to overcome life's challenges through mixed martial arts. Fighting Chance has helped him get and stay clean and sober after years of abuse.
Before Fighting Chance, there was moments where, I've had urges and all that, but I maintained that self-control. Discipline kept me on the right path. I come here because this is my safe zone. It's where I feel safe. Not safe from others, but safe from myself.
The Fighting Chance program emphasizes discipline, confidence building, teamwork, and mind-body fitness that provides participants with valuable life skills that extend far beyond the gym.
You do a nice inside kick, I like that, but let's focus on the 1-2.
Mixed martial arts can be brutal, but for Jeffrey, MMA fighting is nothing compared to the battles he endured growing up.
I grew up with a mother who was a drug addict and a father who was abusive. My mother took off to change her addiction while my dad, beat us.
Jeffrey and his brothers were taken from their parents and put in group foster homes where Jeffrey was bullied and abused.
I couldn't fit in. People used to always push up on me. It got to a point where people really bullied me bad. They put my pants down at school, and there's times where I attempted to kill myself. I was in and out of psychiatric hospitals as a child.
At the age of 14, he discovered a love for boxing, but his troubles continued.
I became everything I hated. I became the bully. Then that led me down with hanging with the wrong people and led me to gang banging, led me to my drug addiction, and led me to selling drugs.
After a string of crimes, Jeffrey went to prison for 9 years for assault with a firearm, carjacking, and great bodily injury. And then in 2017, he experienced a catastrophic turning point.
My brother was ran over, and after that, they got out the car and shot him 7 times in the back. At that point, I knew that I wanted to change. I knew that I didn't want to gangbang no more. I knew that I didn't want to use anymore.
Jeffrey got clean while he was in prison and recently celebrated 10 years of sobriety. He was released from prison in 2024 and was living in a shelter when he met Chase Gibson, a professional MMA fighter who founded Fighting Chance.
With Jeffrey, man, it was a connection right away. I really did see myself in him, but I also saw somebody who was hungry to change and hungry to pursue and hungry to move forward in life.
Chase and Jeffrey have very similar stories: traumatic childhoods, foster homes, drug addiction, crime, and most tragically, the loss of a brother.
My brother passed away in 2020 from an overdose. To lose your twin brother, it's the toughest thing I've ever gone through, and it's going to be tough for the rest of my life.
His brother Cooper had introduced him to MMA fighting, and they both had successful pro careers for a few years. After Cooper died, Chase turned his pain into fuel, driving him to create what he wished someone had given his brother: a roadmap to healing, a path out of destruction, a chance to start anew. And he's doing all of those things for others now with Fighting Chance, in Cooper's memory.
He's the one that kind of led me to the sport. He inspired me through his action. That's what we want to do here. We want to be that example like my brother was to me. Through MMA, through pursuing growth, through facing your demons, through changing your life. We want to be that support that he was to me.
About 200 people come to the Fighting Chance gym every week to train. Half are teens who are involved in the free after-school program. The rest are young adults, many who have been incarcerated, struggled with addiction, or have experienced violence and trauma in their lives.
Our goal is to continue to reach as many people as possible, to make an impact that changes lives and continue to, walk alongside the youth and the young men and women who are, wanting to get that relief, through training to, overcome some stuff internally and really just help people. Let's go, Jeffrey!
In November, Jeffrey fought in his first Muay Thai match and won.
Out of the blue corner, Jeffrey!
Jeffrey says he doesn't know where he would be today without Fighting Chance and what he's learned from Chase Gibson.
I struggle with mental health on a daily basis. You know, I suffer from severe depression, bipolar disorder, and PTSD. I thank God first and foremost that God was able to send a man like that, you know, to help me. And not just me, but every other individual that walks through these doors.
Chase hired Jeffrey as an employee, and he's now part of the Fighting Chance recovery team, a role that has given Jeffrey a whole new lease on life.
Working at these rehabs, detox centers, and working at these foster homes made me see things from a different perspective and made me see that, you know what, I think I found my purpose, you know?
Fighting Chance! To learn more about the program, go to fightingchancefoundation.com.